guys, welcome to my channel. This is Empress Abena. If you've not subscribed, please do. It's free to subscribe. So I'm here with a review. As I promised, I was going to try the Ordinary Hair Serum, and I did. This is the Ordinary Hair Care, and it's a multi-peptide serum for hair density. And this is a concentrated serum for hair that looks thicker, denser, fuller, and healthier. Now it has quite intriguing ingredients, and I'll be talking about them. But basically, it has capsaicin, which is something that stimulates your follicles for hair growth. So apart from the caffeine that is in here, that's a high solubility caffeine, it has the capsaicin, which is an ingredient to help stimulate the follicles, as I said. So their focus is on stimulating the follicle so that the hair will grow in. And the direction says apply a few drops or as needed once daily, ideally at bedtime, to clean dry scalp. Then you massage into the scalp, and it's a leave-in or leave-on treatment. Do not wash hair or scalp after application. Now it's interesting because for some people, they tend to complain about the serum, and when you ask them how they use it on wet hair. And I find that when used on wet hair, the thing is very light, so you're going to just have it dripping all over. It has the consistency of water. Okay, very light. Comes in a dropper bottle like that. Just put a few drops where you want, and that is how I use it. Okay. So because it has that light consistency, if you use it on wet hair, it's just going to drip and you'll miss out on the benefit. So use it on dry hair so that the hair can absorb the product faster, easily. Now the second thing I'm going to talk about is the smell. It has no distinct smell. You don't smell anything when you apply it. It's like it reminds me of the marine hair acid from the Ordinary, that kind of smell. It's not something you can really figure out. Okay, so if you are not a fan of products with smells, this one is just odorless. And this is 2 fluid ounces, and I find that serums that are like this can last you 2 to 3 months. So I've used mine for 30 days so far. So that is it for how to use it, and I use it once a day, sometimes daytime, and I guess the night is because most people wash their hair during the day, so you'll be tempted to apply it. But I tend to use it at night or daytime whenever I remember to use it, usually at night. Okay, but if I forget, I just use it the next morning. Number 3. It says for hair that looks thicker, denser, fuller, and healthier. Let me start with the healthier. One of the things I noticed about the serum, which I was expecting, was to keep my hair moisturized. It has this texture that is so light. Okay, the consistency is so light. And let me drop it here. See, it's so light, but at the same time it has this oil feel when you apply it. It is not like the regular oil, but then it has this oily feel or look. Okay, so let's see. After rub it in, let me just rub it in. do, and I find that it keeps my hair moisturized all day. And when I started using it at the beginning of February, I could literally just pat my hair, just drop it into my hair. Now my hair is so thick that I'm forced to massage it several times in order to get the serum to go into my hair. So in terms of the healthy hair, I've noticed a lot of changes in the hair. When my hair is this short, it's very difficult to keep the moisture, very difficult. But for some reason, the light texture, the oil, the little bit of oil, and then the water consistency seem to work very well for my hair. I go 2-3 days without moisturizing and my hair is fine. That hasn't really been the case all these years. So if I do not even have any benefit as in terms of growth, once my hair is moisturized for days, I would definitely want to use it, especially for Harmattan season. Getting your hair to be moisturized like that is amazing. So I did try it on my hair itself, and then I followed up with Jamaican black castor oil. My hair stayed moisturized for about 3 days before I went back to moisturizing it again. That's a huge plus. So that is the side impact, let me put it that way. The next thing is the thickness. Now my focus was the growth, and for 4 to 6 weeks, almost 6 weeks now, that has been the only thing that I've applied, I've used on my hair to grow it. And even though my hair like it's thick, my hair is thick, my hair has shrunk so much. Like, okay, there's a shrinkage level. This is how much I'm dealing with. And compared to the video I did of the Mael vitamins, you would notice the drastic difference in my hair within 4 weeks. I mean, I was quite impressed with that change. Really impressed. I wasn't expecting that increase in growth, and I wasn't expecting my hair to be extremely thick. My hair is extremely thick, especially from the side towards the back. For hair that hasn't grown that long to be this full, I like it, and I know it's because of the serum, and I was very consistent with it. Now the last I'm going to talk about is the edges. This is the main reason why I got the serum. So this part, when you compare with the Mael review, you would notice that this part has grown in. The side is finally growing in. This is also better now compared to January, and this side is also much better. So what I want to say is, where the Mael left off, the hair serum continued, and I had the same effect as I would if I were taking a vitamin for the 30 days. That's the whole thing. The feel, the texture, the growth I've had is equivalent to taking hair vitamins. So if I decide not to take any vitamin, this serum will be a good alternative. Now, do not expect overnight growth. You have to be patient. I only noticed the thickness, I think, in the 3rd week when I was styling my hair, and I was like, oh, nice. And I usually track my growth with the length here, and realize that this side has also finally had hair. So this is the aftermath shine I was talking about. Some slight oily aftermath shine. So you still see the serum there, okay, but it's not like you using oil that will just leave the place thick and sticky or something like that. So this is my hair and all the shrinkage. I don't know how else I'm going to show you the length but the serum gave me the same effect as taking hair vitamins. So if this bottle can last 2 to 3 months, I would definitely go for it again. As I said, if not even for the growth, for the fact that my hair stayed moisturized and I did get the growth I wanted in the month. A lot of people commented on that growth, and I was happy that I wasn't the only one noticing the growth. Even my husband said it, that my hair is finally growing in, which is a plus. So that is it in terms of the effect, and this product can be used up to 12 months before it goes bad. Can't use it. This is just a hair serum. It's a hair growth serum. Everyone can use it, and it's stated for all hair types. So whether you have 4C, 4B, 4A, 3C, whatever your hair type, you can use it. If you have relaxed hair, you can use it. So I guess I've answered that question too. Then the last question is, what between this and hair vitamins, which one would I recommend? I always say that what works for me may not work for you. You have to find what works for you. However, as I said, I do have a lot of ladies who are not keen on taking hair vitamins. I also sometimes I'm not so keen on taking the vitamins, so this would be a good alternative. Just like the Jamaican black castor oil, you just have to be consistent to see results. So this is my review of the Ordinary Hair Serum. If you have any more questions, please drop them below. I'll link my shop below so you can order one if you also want to use it, and be sure to subscribe if you've not. Stay blessed, nothing less.